I've oh guys, we need to cover it. I've not seen the music video for this, but I've had a lot of few friends tell me about it, and I have seen a clip of it here and there. But Paramount's Better Man becomes the first box office flop of 2025 due to the ludicrously huge budget. Film depicted British singer Robbie Williams as a chimpanzee. I didn't even know this was out yet. Oh my god. Paramount Pictures kicked off 2025 with a cinematic misfire as Better Man, the studio's highly ambitious and ludicrously expensive musical biopic about British recording artist Robbie Williams, crashed and burned at the box office. I'm not surprised. I don't think anyone really cares about Robbie Williams. He was quite big as a solo artist, what, like 10 years ago? 15 years ago, something like that. Had about 3 or 4 hits, and then he just vanished from the face of the earth, and no one's heard about him or seen anything from him really much since then. So yeah, obviously you've got Taylor Swift, who's made loads of money from her music video, her movie that she brought out. But isn't she like one of the current most famous singers, artists in the world? Like, she's a billionaire. Robbie Williams, yeah, as part of Take That, they died off decades ago. Not seeing him for over a decade. Who's going to care about this guy? No one. Why would you even pick him to do anything on? I mean, my God, what a stupid idea it was to begin with. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Despite its unique premise of having Williams portrayed as a CGI chimpanzee, a decision that has baffled audiences and critics alike, the film failed to attract significant attention domestically or internationally. Because it was weird. The movie debuted to a dismal 1.1 million across 1,291 theatres in the US, landing in 13th place on the domestic box office charts. Even in the United Kingdom, where Robbie Williams enjoys immense popularity. Yeah, we know who the guy is, but that's about it. I wouldn't say he's that popular. Better Man managed only 1.9 million in its opening weekend. The global opening tally was a disappointing 10 million. But to be fair, Rachel Zegler's film, who we all saw in 2024, Y2K, I think that made 13 million. I think it made 13 million in total, and that was an absolute bomb. And that was depending on her star power to bring the audiences in, and that was an absolute bomb. It didn't have a big budget, but it was an absolute bomb. It didn't even make its budget back. It's hilarious. So why would a pretty much forgotten artist or singer like him bring people in? Anyway, this wouldn't normally be newsworthy, as musical biopics typically have small price tags and losses are minimal. But this one is a whole different story. The financial stakes for Better Man are staggering, with an independently financed production budget of 110 million. Independently financed, 110 million, coupled with Paramount's 25 million acquisition cost. The movie is now on track to lose tens of millions of dollars. It's a sobering outcome for a project that many thought would at least attract curiosity. I think the music video got some interest, and that was okay, but then people forgot about it. I think they released the music video far too soon for the movie. So what went wrong? The most glaring issue seems to be the creative decision to depict Williams as a CGI chimpanzee. While the rest of the cast remains human, the film's technical achievements might explain the exorbitant budget, but they also may have alienated potential audiences. What could have been a heartfelt exploration of a singer's life was overshadowed by a gimmick that audiences simply weren't ready to embrace. The graphics for him look terrible for the CGI chimpanzee. They look horrendous. Interestingly, critics and early viewers seem to have enjoyed the film, with Better Man earning an impressive 88% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes and a 94% audience score on platforms Popcorn Meta. You're not going to go with Rotten Tomatoes for that? Why have you got the critic scores on Rotten Tomatoes and Popcorn Meter for the audience scores? Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, so 9% from top critics, all critics 89%, verified audience 90%, all audience 93%. Okay, fair enough. Can I get to see some of these? Okay, right. Oh, well, back to the article. I thought they might have gone with the popcorn meter to try and get a bit more of a favourable outcome for him. However, critical acclaim hasn't translated into ticket sales, highlighting a disconnect between reviewers and the general audiences. I think the vast majority of the audience now don't believe anything critics say, and just take anything critics say as just tosh. Paramount's misstep with Better Man serves as a cautionary tale about high-risk creative choices and bloated budgets. While the film's technical ambition may deserve praise, its failure to connect with audiences left Paramount holding the bag on 2025's first major flop for now. Don't forget, we've got Disney Snow White coming up in March. It's only 3 months, so it's less than 3 months away, and that thing is between 300 to 600 million, and it's going to tank like something you've never seen. So that's going to be, I can't wait for that. I just can't wait to see how much it fails. For now, the industry is left scratching its head, wondering how this curious chimpanzee biopic swung so wide of the mark. Are you surprised that Better Man flopped at the box office? Did you even know it existed? I knew the music video. I knew it was based to do with a movie. I had no idea this is where they're going with it, or that it came out. And what's the deal with the chimpanzees? Sound off in the comments and let us know your thoughts. So yeah, a Better Man could have done a better job. But oh my god, it's just. I think if they'd just done a film about Take That behind the scenes, from nothing to world domination fame, they would have had way more appeal. Because Take That was huge. Like I said, Robbie Williams hasn't done anything for ages. So the last time Robbie Williams had any hit was 2012 with Candy. So you're talking, well, you're talking like 13 years ago. 13 years ago, and they decided to spend 110 million on franchising this guy's whatever. Oh, yeah, it's going to fail. You'd pick somebody. I mean, okay, yeah, they did Elton John and they did Queen, but they are huge stars, globally huge stars. That's still relevant, really relevant, even till today. Robbie Williams, most probably no one even can even remember him, if or even would even think of the guy. And I know one song he did was Angels, and that's a really big hit, and that you see that in karaoke bars all the time. But that's the only song, really. But yeah, I think Hollywood needs to start spending a lot less on the films, and actually start writing and making films that people actually want to see, rather than crap. So if you've seen this film, if you're one of the few who've seen this film, let me know what you thought down below in the comments. Also, thank you to all the new subscribers. Don't forget, new video every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next video.